Hello friends, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Well, I hope you're ready because we've got a really important chapter coming up right now. I call this the end of the tutorial chapters, and you're gonna see why at the end of this. So let's get going here. Chapter 7, Shades of Evil. They're not here either. Ike, pursuing them any farther might be dangerous. I think it would be best if we return to Gallia for now. It's possible the commander may have followed another road into Gallia. It's something we should consider. You're right. Getting killed looking for them would waste everything they accomplished by breaking away. I guess all we can do is trust that they're well and withdraw. Ike, there's a fort over there. Just now, for a moment only, I thought I saw someone. Shall we investigate? What? Really? Yes, let's go take a look. It seems as though this place has been abandoned for a long time. There's no one here. I could have sworn I saw a silhouette, but I guess it was a trick of the light. Let's take a quick look around. If we don't find anything here, we'll head back to Gallia. Very well. And of course, it's a trap. Here they are! I found the Crimean mercenaries. Surround them! And no joke on the surrounding. Curses, Daein troops! Alright, well, here's our battle scenario. But if you notice, we don't have a boss right away, so we got more that's going to happen a little later. But for now, I'm just going to check and make sure... What's a unit I can work with? This fighter. Let's go with that. I just want to check and see if any of these units have things. Well, we got chest keys, because we do have chests in this chapter. We can use the chest keys to open up the chests. If we did have a thief, we can open up chests with the thief. But for now, we are currently thiefless. Alright, so just... Is that the one? There we go. Alright, so only chest keys. Nothing too much else at the moment. Okay. Everyone's items should still be pretty good from last chapter. We'll take the short spear. Soren, you can hold that for now. I think I can be, I think I can work with what I got. Iron axe, javelin, pole axe. Yep, that should be fine. You can use the hand axe for now. Everyone's got a band that can use it, so good. I think that is good, actually. Oscar, you are holding way too many vulneries. Let's change that. Okay. Well... Let's get going here, shall we? Time to fight. Alright, so let's deal with these two right off the bat. First, what can I do? Here's speed stats. Speed of 7. And you still get way down a little bit. That's fine by my standards. Soren, why don't you start? Maybe I can get an adept? Hey, nice. And then Boyd, come on in. And boom. Okay. Oscar, come over here. Actually, I just realized you're almost out of lances. Ooh, I didn't think that one through. Hang on. Let's do things a little bit safer this way. So we'll let Titania take care of this soldier. Works for me. And then Oscar, I'm going to have the javelin get traded to you, so at least you have a backup lance. For now, we're going to move up here. And keep you out of range. Because I knew this was going to happen, we have a new face. Uh-oh. Daein soldiers here too. Now, where's that exit? What's that sound? Someone fighting? We will talk to her in a moment. Of course, just in range. Nice dodge. And just out of range too. Perfect. Alright, working good so far. Oh, and you had a javelin too. Alright, yeah, we're definitely getting swarmed right off the bat. Oh! Auto-recruitment! I like that. Your name wouldn't happen to be Ike, would it? It is, but who are you? I'm Mia. I'm a mercenary, hired by Crimea to bolster the army's numbers. An army mercenary, huh? So, what are you doing here? I got careless and was captured. They were about to send me to a prison camp when Greil saved me. You've seen my father? Where? Just a little bit north of here. Not too far away, though. Really? So he's safe. Tell me, who exactly are you guys? We're the Greil mercenaries. As you can see, we're fighting against Daein. Huh, you're taking on a whole Daein battalion with these numbers? Nice. That settles it then. It settles what? This battle. I'm coming in on your side. You wouldn't mind, do you? Pardon me there. It's fine with me, but I don't know if you'll get paid just because I let you fight. We'll worry about the details later. Great, so that's all taken care of. What's next, boss man? Alright, that works for me. Ah, and here we go. Enemy thieves. Okay, so interesting thing with thieves in this game, compared to the GBA Fire Emblems, thieves do not wield swords. They wield knives. And it's even a skill that lets them do that. Knives in this game are laughably bad, and it sucks that they're the only things that thieves can use. Thankfully, Radiant Dawn expanded on that a little bit. So, yeah, we just have to put up with knives being fairly terrible in this game, and we just have to work with that. Alright, but we got quite the lineup of units here. Boyd, can you do anything about that? Well, actually, you can! Why don't we just leave it to you for a bit? Nice. Okay, Oscar, I need you to actually help me out on this front, too. Not bad. Ooh, good dodge. And level up. There we go. I love seeing those numbers. Well, okay. A little bit more defensive. Oscar is good at being defensive, in my opinion. So, that fits in pretty well. Alright, so our new recruit here, Mia. So, she's a Myrmidon. So, she'll promote into a Swordmaster if she promotes. She comes with the Vantage skill, which is really, really good. So, she'll always attack first. Now, for Mia, who's a sword fighter, typically wielding the lowest ranked strength weapon class, that can be very beneficial for her to at least get in some damage. So I'm going to make use of her right away. That would expose her to danger, but it would take care of the soldier. What else can I do? I don't have enough room to get Titania up there. Yeah. Surprisingly more movement than I thought. Alright. I'm actually going to have Titania kind of take care of a few numbers here. Because Boyd can handle the soldiers. I know that much. But I do need Titania to kind of whittle their numbers down a bit. Soren, I'll have you come up here. Maybe I'll have Mia try to take you on. See, there's a much more acceptable battle there. Barely a chance to get hit. Alright. Ike, you can block off. Or should I take care... No, that would leave you exposed. Can I... Yeah, that would get Riss really exposed there. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this, and I'm gonna heal up with the Vulnerary. And as long as that does not put him in range, Riss, just shove Soren a little further up. Now, here's hoping this doesn't screw me over. Nice! Alright, Boyd's putting in some work. And a level up. Oh, okay. I'll take the increased accuracy. Maybe it was a good thing I did heal up. Ugh. If I'd known that was going to be the case, I should have had Ike take care of the one soldier up there. Okay, well, Boyd's getting really hurt. Oh, good dodge. Good dodge. Should be able to get out of this. Oh. I think that fighter went for Ike because it could have been a lethal hit. Alright, well, we got another level. Got speed. Okay, I'm fine with that. Those stats are looking really good. Yeah, definitely going to want to get some javelins and hand axes. Very, very good weapons. And you didn't attack. Why for you not to attack? Did you see that you can't do damage? Certainly you could have done damage. Okay, well, you've made things a little bit more interesting here. Let's try to take care of some enemies here. Get an adept, please. Alright. You just leveled up, so we'll let Mia have a shot here. She'll just go ahead and use the Slim Sword. Now, another thing, too, I forgot to take notice here. The sword band that Mia comes equipped with. So, if my notes are right, that is skill and luck that would boost. So, can be useful. Alright. This would be the last use of the Iron Lance, but that's fine. Even though it says Oscar could double, the weapon sadly would not allow that. So, do that. Chris, I need you to heal Ike, and heal Ike quickly. There we go. Back in business. And that business is taking out this soldier. Alright, there's chest keys. So, the chest keys do have 2 uses, plus the other chest key that we can get in a bit. Will let me open all 3 chests and still have 1 key left over. Alright. Well, not enough. That's kind of surprising. As you can see, that barely did any damage, which is very, very sad. Keep you up there. Boyd, you took a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with range. Let's equip that hand axe and get a heal. Alright, see how well this goes. Yeah, it's just trying to get that thief. Are you gonna stop? Oh, 1 square. Too many. And I gave away the javelin too. That kind of sucks. Might be able to get some use out of the thief opening things up. If it comes to that. Alright, we'll see how this works. Alright, so these knights are gonna live. Got some good experience, though. One more round of combat after this, and I think Titania will actually get a level up. Oh, and an axe up. I think that's axe rank S. Alright, and nice hit. Ooh, and a double attack, too. Even better. Boyd, you're putting in work. I love it. Alright. Well, wouldn't be able to get the thief on this shot. But Titania does get a level up. Let's see what we get. That's acceptable. And you're going to go up that way. Alright. So, well, we got everyone over here. So now what do we do? Titania. Put in some work there. I wonder if I could do... hit up... well, no. Do I have her do... Yeah, let's take care of the archer. Looks for me. Titania can retreat for the moment. Ike... actually, hold on. Yeah, you're not doing as much fighting. You take the chest key. I'll have you wait up here. You come over here. I need another heal! Ooh, and staff up, that's good. Already staff rank B. Do that. Yeah, Mia should be safe. And Ike will put you over here. Alright, so you got a chest. Now, I'm fairly certain... Pardon me again. That just like regular Fire Emblem games, if you defeat the thief, you get one of the items that the thief pilfered, which is usually the last item. Alright, so we're putting in some work against these knights. Once again, Titania just softening them up, because they really do have some good defense. Alright, now you're on the move. Ah, here we go. Found you at last. You provided more entertainment than I thought you would. Who are you? Me? I am General Petrine, and my arrival marks your doom. Lament your fortune, dear children, for all hope is lost. You will not leave this place alive. Petrine, of the Four Riders? Do you know her, Soren? She may be one of the four generals who are King Daein's most trusted confidants. She is said to wield a flame lance of terrible arcane might. What, you've heard of me? Why, I'm flattered. I'll try to make this easy on all of you. Give me the princess, and do it now. If I roast the girl along with you curs, I won't be able to present her head to his majesty. Sorry to tell you this, but the princess isn't here. She's in another castle. Haha, I got to make the joke. She's been in Gallia for some time now. What nonsense is that? Do you expect me to believe you? There's no way mercenary scum like you could get past my troops. They say that blind arrogance sows the field of its own destruction. Something tells me they were talking about you. Who? Gotta feel sorry. Oh! That's a painful hit. But we got our reinforcements. Father! What are you doing back here, you dumb pup? We got the princess safely into Gallia. When you didn't rejoin us, we decided to look for you. The mission wouldn't be complete until you returned. What am I to do with you? Still, you did well. Good work, Ike. Ha! Ignoring me proves you've got more guts than common sense. So you're the commander, eh? And I was waiting for some great hero. I mean, technically that is his class. You're just another sellsword. Am I? You know, I think I'll keep you. His Majesty, well, let's just say he enjoys strong men. Yes, I do think you'll make a grand souvenir. You don't have to come along quietly, but I must have you alive. Dead men have no value after all. So the rumor of Mad King Ashnard's twisted games are true, are they? Shinon, what are these twisted games the boss is talking about? There's rumor that King Daein gathers strong men from around the continent and sets them to fight one another. Those who live, regardless of their birth, are given influential positions. Don't know if it's true, though. Oh, so that weird dame's got her eye on the boss now, does she? Shinon, Gatri, I'll distract the woman. You two grab Ike and the others and get out of here now. Got it. But, Commander, we can't leave you here on your own. Idiot, that woman's no threat to the Commander, all right? Come on, let's go. Move it, we'll regroup in Gallia. You'll not escape me. Not you or your little friends. You're far too tasty a treat to pass up. You said your name was Petrine, is that right? Listen up, this place is nowhere near big enough. There's not enough room for a true contest between the two of us. I'm going elsewhere. You coming? Do you actually think I'm gonna fall for such a simple ruse? You and I, we've got more power than the average person. We don't come across a chance like this too often. I'd like to flex my muscles without any distractions getting in the way. You? You really do know how to sweet-talk a girl, don't you? Alright, I'm coming. Over here. Alright, men, I'm leaving you in charge here. Don't let even one of these Crimean vermin escape. Understood? I want them exterminated by the time I return. So those two are going to go off and have their own little duel. Meanwhile, there's reinforcements on both sides. So we get Shinon and Gatri back for this chapter. So they'll have the same inventory as they had before, thankfully. So we just have to make use of what they've got in their inventories to help us get through. And meanwhile, we've got a new boss here, Balmer the Sage. And this mage band here, this one's unique in that it only raises one stat, which being magic, but it raises it 10% as opposed to two stats getting a boost of 5%. So, we'll just have to make do with what is here. Now, I don't think anything new is shown up. Yes, so the ward staff would be available if we did defeat the thief, which I'm going to attempt to do. Alright, Gatri. Nice. Okay, so the thief won't open up the other chest. Alright, and then meanwhile, Shinon, I need you to at least hold off things for now. Alright, so we got a little work to do here. We got reinforcements on all fronts here. So, how to best proceed? Boyd, you've got enough reach. Let's see you take something out. Nice dodge. Okay, that works. Okay. Yeah, you're healed up, so that's fine. See, this is the one thing that makes it actually really difficult to use Mia. Like, she can inflict damage, sure, but there's a lot of lance wielders in this chapter. So, like, other than defeating, like, the mage units or the other sword fighters, she doesn't get a lot of flexibility in this chapter, which is kind of a shame. What do you got left? 3 uses. Ooh, you're just about out. Well, take this knight out at least. That's good. Yeah, we're definitely running low on weapons now. Javelin. Good. Ike, you should be able to do something. Oh, steel sword, not enough. Regal sword's enough, though. We'll go with that. Okay, that works. Alright, so you're still pretty strong, though. Ugh. Ooh, you only have 14 health. I should be very careful of that. Ooh, both of you can reach. I definitely have to put Titania in the way. It's attack 11 to resistance 2. And I don't think... you don't move. I think I have to have Titania take this knight out. And as much as I would love to let the other units handle the weakened knights there, I think I have to let Titania soften them up further. Oh, I never opened up the chest up there. Whoops. Yep, saw that one coming. Good, you were provoked. Yeah, definitely want to let Shinon kind of gatekeep that area because there's an armor-slaying wielding Myrmidon up there. At least Shinon can attack the other units while guarding, so it works. Okay. Oh, going for Gatri. I'm okay with this. There we go. Ooh, level up. Nice. Hey, I always love seeing a knight get speed. I'm okay with this. Okay, so this should be a full health unit here. Yep. So many knights in this chapter, my goodness. These units are just built for bulk. Okay, we got through that one. Now, you won't have enough range, as long as I don't move any further down. So I'll make do with that. See, this is where Mia can at least help out by attacking the lower defense units. Soren, can you attack? Nope, you can't inflict any damage on that mage. Wind magic is the sword of the swords of the magic triangle in this game, so very little damage. Just hope you get a mage with a lot of magic stat at base. All right, so I hope I can attack that knight. Let's see what we can do here. Go. It's up. That works. Okay, get that chest. Okay. Boyd. Not enough there, so let's go for a bigger swing. Yep, Boyd is definitely putting in work this chapter. Alright. I need you in the back. Because you need a heal. Actually, you have 2 iron swords there. Still got all those iron swords. Okay, if I really need to, I do have that short spear. Alright, good. Last few uses of these, the Wind Tome and Adept don't matter. Okay. Well, Soren is now officially on shoving people around duty if he can actually do it. Okay. And yeah, we'll take you out of the picture. Katri, we'll use you, free up the way. Oh no, you actually hurt him. Take that. There's the chest key. Alright. Titania could do some work there, but I'll leave it to the other members for the moment. Do that. Chest, open you up, speed things along, and it's the miracle skill. So, in this game, as you can already seen, units can come with skills already equipped. But in order to get other skills for units, you find scrolls. So that scroll there will teach someone the miracle skill. We will deal with getting skills onto people in the next chapter. There's something that could have been useful for Mia earlier, if only I had thought to open the chest. Alright, so Boyd. Okay, not enough. Hey, Mia might actually be able to do something here. So we'll do that. Alright, Mia, can you defeat... Yes, you can. There we go. Now, Ike, you should be able to defeat this mage. Definitely. Alright. That takes care of all the problems. Oh, a fire tome! Okay, I didn't even realize that that tome was available. I must have stopped before the scroll finished. Alright, so Soren can indeed keep going here with weapons. That's good. And here I thought he was just going to be on shove duty for the rest of this. It's funny, I don't usually pay too much attention to inventories until I have a thief that can actually steal. Oh, there we go. Now then, Titania, I'm going to let you get Shinon out because Gatry can keep on tanking. Chink! Alright. I do have to say, from a lot of my early Fire Emblem experiences playing on easier difficulties, so they'll have weaker enemies, they don't normally hit as often, and all that, I was really biased into thinking that you don't need to use Armor Knights. They're slow, they don't double attack, they don't get enemies taken care of quickly, like, and all that. Like, I was a very reckless player. And in most cases, I think I can still be considered a very reckless player. But I am definitely smarter when it comes to strategy, and I can understand the benefit of having units hold choke points with enemies and just slowly whittling them away. And just creating defensive lines. And it has really made me understand just not only how good Armor Knights are, but how appreciative I am of having units that are really good at tanking. Okay, and I just noticed a talk command there that I don't think I've ever paid attention to, so next turn I'm going to have to partake in that. That's good. Another knight taken care of. Are you going to attack? Yes, you are going for Gatry. That's a good thing when he can get speed, so that he is able to do work against these Armor Knights. Ooh, good hit. And by good hit, I mean you hit him for some damage. That's at least praiseworthy. And another level! My goodness, Gatry, you are getting some good levels in this mode. Strength and speed and a resistance point. Not that that 1 point really matters, but the fact that I got it is amazing, and I am okay with this. Alright, so there was a talk command. I'm gonna let Shinon just do a little work here. I just wanted to see if I could get that one crit. Alright. You can talk. I want to hear this conversation. Well met, Shinon. Are you unharmed? Do I look injured? I'm as fit as ever. You must be disappointed Daein hasn't stuck me full of holes yet. Guess it's time to tighten our belts and move on. Now that I'm going to be dragging your worthless carcass around again, I'll have to work twice as hard. Yeah, Ike has Shinon has a little animosity towards Ike for just being an untrained mercenary. And to be fair, Shinon's personality is very harsh to begin with, so it's not like that's surprising in any way. Just take care of this knight now. Alright, so thankfully the boss does not move, so I can take advantage of that. Alright, is there anything that Risk can do? Of course there is! Lots of little bits of chip damage here and there. More levels. Alright, what can I do? Oscar, you have a javelin. Give a little hit. There we go. So now I have to figure out how I'm gonna handle the boss. I can't use magic, because no way that Soren can actually hurt Balmer here. And you can actually do a little bit of damage, and you're slightly fast. I have to be careful of that. Yeah, we'll heal Ike up. What can Ike do? Well, you actually have 1 point of crit. That is kind of surprising. I could definitely handle with everyone here. Maybe except Gatry, but I'm fine. Is there another talk? There is! I'm actually gonna take advantage of this one. Gatry! Hey, is that you, Ike? I heard you got the Princess to Gallia. Nice work. You're quite the hero. But wait, so what in blazes are you doing back here? You think it's foolish, but I was worried about all of you. Aw, you're gonna make me cry, you silly pup. Alright, get it together, Gatry. Tonight you and I will share a meal and sing a song or two. Just a fun, easygoing guy in a suit of armor. Alright, Mia, you're close to a level, actually. I'll let you take care of the staff wielder here. Maybe this will be a level that can get you something good. Please? Nice! That's actually a really good level. I'm okay with that. Alright, with what's left, can I do any good work? Okay, well that will not be a knockout. You wretches, you're not worthy of General Patrine's attention. Good hit. If he was a little faster, I'd be scared, but thankfully, it's just single hits. That works. And that technically gives him another point of speed for the steel axe. He's already good enough to wield the iron axe unhindered. Alright, so we're gonna try... Yeah, there we go. This could be a fun one. Alright, not quite. Alright, no way Soren can actually do anything, so we're just gonna let Titania finish this off. There we go. And chapter complete. And we got the mage band. There we go. I gotta drop something. I forgot about that point. Chesky could still have some use, so bye-bye Vulnerary. Okay, well there we go. Chapter is complete. I have to find my father. Where did he go? Let's check over here. And apparently Titania already beat us here. And of course Gatry just being as slow as he is. Titania! It's my father. Don't worry. Commander Greil's the better fighter. He'll be fine. Dog's breath. Who are you, man? You look like a common sellsword, but you fight like a demon. What's wrong? Ready to surrender? And admit defeat? Me? Don't be absurd. Here they are. And look at that. Enemy reinforcements. Father, let's get out of here. There are too many. Looks like I've got no choice. Smart move on their part, at the very least. It's like, we're just gonna completely surround you. No way you're getting out of this. So now the tide has turned, hasn't it? All troops, kill them! Looks like our luck's run out. Father! You have to survive this, Ike. I'm not going to lose you, not in this place. Are you ready? Yes. You've nowhere to run. Curse whatever gods you hold, for they have abandoned you. Are you sure about that? What was that? Beasts! Gallian beast soldiers! We're going to be torn to shreds. So what's scarier, the beast or the boss with the lance behind you? Stand your ground, all of you. Don't panic. I will personally slaughter the first man to turn his back on the enemy. And of course, everyone else runs as a result. Worthless cowards, one and all. Beasts! And look at that, we have some Laguz friends! Attention, Daein soldiers! Leave this place at once. If you do not comply immediately, you will face Gallia's full strength. Threaten me all you like, it's not gonna frighten me off. If I leave, His Majesty will have me executed. I'd rather die here in battle with my honor intact. Ooh, and another face. Well, an armored face at that one. Withdraw, General Patrine. The Black Knight. As for your king, you'll have nothing to fear. I'll explain things to him. Take your men and go. All troops fall back. Well, that's how we get one threat out of here. He's staring at you, isn't he, Father? Yeah, he is. Hey, are you planning on taking us all on by yourself? Father? Well, we got out of that one. Father, brother, Mist, Master Greil, my Lord Ike, I am pleased you are well. Princess Alencia, why did you return here? The princess came and requested galleon aid for your mercenary company. That is what brings us here. Okay, this is one bit that I really appreciate here, because if you think about it, Ike has been raised without really any knowledge of the Laguz of the world. So his first instance of hearing them really being talked about is them using the very derogatory term of subhuman. So right now, that's all Ike thinks of. So he, in his knowledge, says, are you one of Gallia's subhumans? And of course, our companion here, Ronald, does take offense to that, as, well, he should. Subhuman? Ha! What arrogance it takes to coin such a name. You think yourselves the only ones worthy of the name human, and so we Laguz must be beneath you? And thus you call us subhuman. We are less than human to you? Is that it? And then Ike sees this and is like, oh, did I do something? Wow, I must have offended you. And rightfully he sees that, oh, I have offended you. If I have offended you, I apologize, for I did not know of any other name. So he's like, I'm sorry, I don't know any other name for you. If I have offended you, I apologize. Although, to be fair, he has heard the term Laguz before, but once again, he has not used it very often. What should I call you? Oh, well, yeah, there we go. What should I call you? Laguz? Would that be more appropriate? Like, he's learning here. Huh? You show manners? How odd. I like that. And, like, the whole thing just gets, like, fixed right there. It's just like, oh, I did not know this, and now I have been taught how to properly handle this. Like, I now know that subhuman is a derogatory term, and it is much more appropriate to call you Laguz. And I do appreciate that. Like, it wasn't just something that Ike was shown. He had to learn that it was something that it was bad, and he had to experience it. And from this point on, he will never utter the term subhuman again. Now, you are... who exactly? My name is Ike. Ike of the Greil Mercenaries. I'm Ronulf, a warrior of Gallia. We did not know what to think when this group of Bjork came tramping through Gallian fields. Imagine our surprise to learn that one of them was Princess Alencia. Now that was a shock. 2 days ago, Daein proclaimed their conquest. We thought Crimea's royals had all been killed. Conquest? They've laid claim to Crimea? So that means Crimea must be... I also heard this news from my Lord Ronulf. After I fled the capital, my Lord Uncle Renning, I am all alone. Princess Alencia. This is why our king ordered extra patrols along the nation's border. It wasn't mere chance that brought my warriors here to offer you support. I see. First of all, I must present Princess Alencia to the king. As for the rest of your men, Ike, I must get orders from my superiors. Until then, you may rest in an old castle inside Gallia. Sorry, but I cannot bring so large a group of foreigners to the palace without warning. I understand. Commander, that's not going to be a problem, is it? Commander? What was that? What's wrong? You're not paying attention. That's not like you. I was thinking about something. So what's been decided? Princess Alencia is going to the palace with Ronulf. We're going into Gallia and setting up camp at an old castle. Which way to the castle, Ronulf? I shall prepare a guide to take you. One of you, quickly! No, don't go to the trouble. If it's nearby, we'll cross the river on the border and head west. It's Gebal Castle, right? Jebel, I don't actually know, so Gebal Castle. You go ahead. Get the princess to King Kanagas as fast as you can. Understood. What thoughtful guests you are. If you'll excuse me. Oh, and if it's not overly presumptuous, I'll have food delivered to you later. We'd appreciate it. The road has been hard, and with little time to pack more than salted meat and hard biscuits. Then we shall provide. Princess Alencia, shall we leave? Farewell, everyone. Until later. I will see you soon, won't I? Take care. Alright, well that was quite a bit of an event we've had there. But we've got one more thing to happen here, and this is going to be a very, very important scene. So I'm going to try to talk as little as possible after this. Father! Ike? What are you doing still awake? I couldn't sleep, so I was lying there staring outside, and I saw you leave the castle. Where are you going at this hour? It's nothing to do with you, boy. Go back inside and get to sleep. Will you stop treating me like a child? I'll do as I please, got it? You always were a stubborn pup. What say we take a walk and chat a bit? Yeah. Tell me, Ike, are you getting used to the ins and outs of the mercenary life? The way we approach combat? I'm definitely a better fighter, but I don't understand. Why would you put a recruit like me in charge? What is it with all the complaining? You have a problem with authority? Just give me a straight answer. I have only just started. I'm barely able to handle my own duties around here. I shouldn't be in charge of anyone. You can learn it all at once. It'll all fall into place as soon as you start to get some experience. It's just strange is all. A while ago, you never would have said or done anything like this. Is something wrong, Father? Why are you in such a rush? Ike, do you remember anything at all about your mother? What? Where did that come from? Just answer the question. Let's see. She was kind, I think. I don't really remember. And you've never said much about her either. Is that so? Father? What is it? We're done. Leave me and go back to the castle. What? Just like that? You heard me. That's a direct order. Return to the castle immediately. Fine. And then clearly Ike can tell something's up here. And here we have another cutscene. Future me, add some subtitles for this because even I had a hard time understanding this when I first watched it.
Father, what's going on? Where are you?
There we go. And it's the same knight from earlier. Greil, what are you doing? Wield a sword! You won't lose hit rate that way.
Father! Ike! Stay back!
Here's this blade.
What are you doing?
I've been waiting for this for a long time. I would prefer it if you use your proper weapon, so that I might see you at your full strength. General Gawain, Rider of Daein.
That was my name. Once. But I threw it away. The only weapon I need is right here.
Do you want to die?
Your voice. I remember you. Think you can defeat me? The man who taught you how to fight? What a fool. Come on, boy. Come try me.
Quite a bit of things get told in that little exchange there. That's why I'm putting the subtitles in.
Is that all there is? No challenge, No? Resistance?
Oh, that's one of my favorite lines that this Black Knight says. Even I will quote that every once in a while for whatever reason I feel like. But that's how you set up a villain.
Don't leave. Don't leave me! Father!
Although they could have done a better job at Ike's voice actor. Although this was kind of the era where I do feel like a lot of games had some slightly less than average voice acting, but that's just my opinion. Unbelievable. Is this truly what has become of my teacher? Father! Father! Ike! Hold on. Now then, will you give me what I came for? I don't have it. I threw it away. You, who knows better than any what it truly is, threw it away? Surely you can craft a more plausible lie. You're not even trying anymore. I'm done talking to you. So there's no way for me to get my answers, is that it? The dead keep their secrets, or so it is said. But you, however, you are not dead yet. I wonder, will watching your son's face grow pale, his eyes grow dim as his life bleeds away? And then your daughter, oh, the horrors I will visit upon her. Will that loosen your tongue, perhaps? I suppose we will simply have to see. What? No, Ike! Points for trying, but yeah. He doesn't even have to use his sword, just a shove is enough to knock the wind out of Ike. Ugh! Ike! I won't check my hand again. Give me what I am after. If you offer no more resistance, I will leave your child alive. Stop! You will not touch my son! I always love when things just happen to save us at the nick of time. What is this? The King of Beasts? How bothersome. Do I retreat? Huh? You're not going anywhere! Tell me, is the son as stupid as the father? Yeah, don't even try, Greil. Father! Ike, stop. There's no way you can win. But, Ike! You will not continue? Then I will finish. Oh yeah, that roar's getting closer. So close. Now is not the time for me to deal with him. You get to keep your head today, boy. Someone that scary who can warp away? Oh my goodness. Blast! So willful. So arrogant. Of course, the one who made him that way was me. Father? Father! Can't do anything here. I've got to get you back to the castle. Yep, so sadly, Greil is about to go the way of most Fire Emblem dads. And that's to an early grave. Ugh. I gotta say though, good background stills definitely captures the moment. Ike, Father, you're awake. There's something I need to tell you. Tell me later. Right now, I'm getting you back to the castle. Forget about revenge. Leave that night alone. Stay away. What, Father? Stay with the King of Gallia. Live here. Live in peace. Father, stop talking. You're wasting your strength. Please. I need you to take care of everything. The company. Missed. Wait, you mustn't say such things. It'll be light soon. You'll be fine. But unfortunately, a little longer. Stay a little longer. And just like the end of the chapter, that is unfortunately the end of Greil. And it definitely is one of the more impactful cutscenes, or even just moments in the game. Like, this is what sets up Ike's entire character arc. Like, not just him becoming a better mercenary, but now he has this goal, so to speak. It's like, this armored Knight of Black has just killed my father. And it's like, what do I do now? Like there's time for grieving, sure, but it's what does Ike do afterwards? Like, that's what's going to show his character. And trust me when I say this, the whole character arc from start to finish is one of my favorites from any game in general. Like, I absolutely love it. So hopefully you'll join me on the next episode as we start seeing what happens once Greil is now fully out of the picture, and Ike then takes over as the leader of the Greil mercenaries. So hopefully you will join me on the next episode. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.